Hello, everyone. I'm Adam Robinson, CEO and co-founder of Hireology, and I'm here to give you a quick rundown of what the September 2021 Bureau of Labor Statistics report means for you. In September, businesses added 194,000 new jobs, which is much lower than the 500K economists had predicted. And the unemployment rate dropped to 4.8%, a really big dip from the 5.2% we saw in August. Now, on the less than ideal number of job gains, people are quick to blame Delta. And while the Delta variant could be impacting some businesses, especially bars and restaurants in the hospitality space, the problem is much more nuanced than that. One factor to consider is that industries are probably never going to reopen all of the jobs that they had before the pandemic hit. Businesses have had to learn how to operate differently amidst a global pandemic, and they've learned how to do more with fewer people on staff. Another factor to consider that's been at play for a while, the shifting needs and expectations of the modern workforce. People have had time to evaluate what they want from their employers, and they really have the upper hand right now. They aren't going to take jobs that don't meet their needs, making it really tough for businesses to hire if they don't evolve alongside today's workforce. Now, on the unemployment rate, part of this number could be that some people are getting back to work, which is a good sign. Vaccines, schools starting, reduced unemployment benefits could all be contributing factors to this. But we also need to remember that the unemployment rate only reflects people who are working or actively looking for work. So there are definitely people who have dropped out of the workforce or the job hunt altogether, which is somewhat concerning. So given how big of a dip the number is, likely it's a case of people just dropping out. And that's because of what I just mentioned. They've reprioritized their lives, and they've realized that in some cases, the jobs that they had before just aren't worth it when you have to reconsider childcare and overall quality of life. An interesting dynamic to track. And just to show how far we've come and how far we still have to go, here's a look at the overall changes in unemployment since the beginning of the pandemic. We've seen slow and steady decreases in unemployment from month to month, and we are inching our way closer and closer each month to that pre-pandemic level of 3.5%, which was a multi-generation low number there. Most of the job gains this month came in leisure and hospitality. Now, last month, hospitality saw a big dip, which we attributed to the Delta variant and masking mandates. But this month, the industry topped the list again. And I think this indicates that Delta has likely reached its peak and that the variant has not had as big of an impact as we previously assumed it would have on the travel industry. I think with the vaccines, combined with a better understanding of how to curb the spread of the virus, we've learned to live with it. And industries like hospitality that were hit really hard by this pandemic are slowly coming back. So although this number isn't as high as we'd like to see it, it's making a comeback from August when it didn't even make the top 5. Now, Hireology also saw a slight dip in new jobs created this month, just under 23,000 compared to over 24,000 jobs created across our customer base in August. However, our customers did see an increase in the number of applicants and hires, which is a great sign. In fact, in a month that was behind projections for job creation, Hireology's customers hired the second most number of hires that they have in all of 2021. So only being a couple of hundred behind June. The reason? Well, our customers that have prioritized things like employment branding, employee referral programs, and enhanced hiring process are able to fill their open roles, despite the really tough labor market. And our customers' time to hire metrics continue to consistently drop. So we're now at 21 days, which is almost exactly 3 weeks. This tells us that talent goes really fast. So when you have open positions that you have to set yourself up to move fast on the best applicants and hire those people quickly, otherwise you risk losing them to competitors who move more quickly than you. So what does this job report mean for you and your business? Well, whether you have one job open or 20, finding talent and filling these roles is still very challenging across the broad economy because the priorities of modern job seekers have shifted. They want higher wages, of course, who doesn't? They want more flexibility, they want better working conditions, job growth opportunities, and for their work to fit the life that they've become accustomed to over the last 18 months. And they have the upper hand to do it, right? So they're only going to engage with potential employers that reach them with the right messaging and on the right channels. So as an employer looking to hire, In this applicant economy, you have to put their needs and expectations first. And the easiest and most effective way to do this is to rethink the hiring and HR tools you're using. With outdated or disjointed or impersonal tools, you just can't connect with people the way you need to in order to attract and retain today's talent. But with modern HR technology built with a people-first perspective, you can better connect with applicants across multiple channels, clearly communicate what you offer, provide an engaging and seamless hiring process, and ultimately form long-term relationships with your team members by making post-hire tasks like payroll, benefits, and scheduling as easy as possible. It's a new world, and your HR systems are really the key to your success. And of course, you need a partner to help you navigate all of these dynamics. So reach out to us at Hireology if you're looking for support. As always, I'm Adam Robinson, here with your monthly BLS take from Hireology. Thanks, and we'll see you next month.